Now this is the news, real news, common sense. A South Carolina man is released from prison. He was accused. Now this is Curtis Darby for common sense. Um, Seems like black people are getting a lot of press in the paper when it comes to crazy stuff. I've seen one guy in Savannah who was arrested for uh, catching the bus to 33 naked. I mean, well, they arrested him. He was naked. He said the police said, "Why are you naked?" He said, "It was too warm." So he said, "I took off my clothes. I feel better." The funny part about it is that he did it before. So that means mental illness. So we should stop punishing people like criminals when they have mental problems. Normal people, if you're really normal, you wouldn't do stuff like that. I mean, it's part of the norm. Here's another scenario. A guy, South Carolina guy, North Carolina guy. No, he's from South Carolina. I'm sorry. The South Carolina guy was arrested for having sex with a horse. Now, that's clearly mental illness, right? But the thing is, too, he was in prison already. He was on parole. Now, what makes this so unusual is that he was on parole because he had raped the horse before. So he went back. Again, now, I don't know if the horse has a problem with this. You know what I mean? Maybe they got a relationship. But also, what I thought was interesting, and we have to look at this and see this in true light, and I wouldn't like to undermine or minimize rape or rapists or whatever, but they named him, they consider him a sex offender. Now, I don't know. I think the Cowboys used to do the same thing. I heard some cowboy movies where this is what they did on the range when they had weapons. Well, anyway, the guy was out on parole and he committed the crime again. But now he has been released. So that's the interesting part, is that now he's been released. But you know what I think is what was so strange about this whole incident is that nobody talked about mental health care for this guy. There has to be something set up for him. Well, because if he has a problem, he's going to commit the same problem again.